Hey everybody, Monty here, playing some Elite Dangerous. Now, I don't know what this is really going to turn into. It's definitely not a tutorial series or anything like that, but I am pretty new to the game, even though I've had it for quite a while and was like a mercenary founder or something like that. So I'm just now getting into it. I don't know about you guys, but I was hesitant for a while just because of the fear of this massive learning curve and all that. I hope it'll convince you guys to jump on in, because I'm telling you, playing it yourself is just, it's like nothing else. It's an amazing game. Let's just jump right in and we'll just, I guess, talk about it as we can go. Some of the menu things that I want to talk about is that there is some amazing training videos out there that this will link you to. And then they do have training missions that I highly recommend. But if they're getting a little complicated or anything like that, you know, you can still just do some of the basics that you learned, which is really, you got to learn how to get out of a space station, you got to learn how to get to another star system, and you got to learn how to land and dock. And then if you have a fear of docking, don't worry, it's really not that bad. Plus, they have modules for your ships that you can get really early on that will auto-dock for you. So there's all kinds of cool stuff that you'll see. If you're also worried about, hey, I don't want to play and jump in and all of a sudden someone blow up my ship and it's game over. Well, it's not really like that. Once you get a ton of money, you'll learn about ship insurance and all kinds of cool stuff. But you can do solo play, which is where you'll play in the entire galaxy on your own. You can do a private group, which you have to be invited into. So shout out to grumpyoldgamer.net for finally getting me into games like this and Star Citizen. And then I have my own private server. Or you can hop into the open play world, which is just the open actual Elite Dangerous server. Now, what's really, really cool is your money and everything transfers between these. But you also have to be careful of that. If you make a bunch of money and have a really cool ship in solo play, you can go into open play and maybe die and have some really bad things happen. But I don't want to scare you away from open play. It would just be good to be in a larger group, I believe. Just so you guys know, I'll throw up a quick picture. I am using the Logitech Extreme Pro, also known as the X3D, as well as a little side controls from the mouse and keyboard. You know, if I get enough requests, I might make a little video of my key bindings and setup, because it did take some time. That's the other reason that it kept me off of this game, is I really wanted to get the joystick working, and I finally have most of the key bindings set up properly. But if you guys have a really good tip sheet or idea of anyone who else is using a X3D, let me know. I'm more playing this and looking for friendly tips on how to be better. So let's just jump into my private group, Monty Rico Gaming. Feel free to friend me up. I am Commander Monty Rico Gaming. Made it easy. 2 words, Monty Rico. And then second word, gaming. You'll see once we join in. Now this is the Adder ship. I just picked it up. It's a very good crossover ship. What you can do in this game is, it's not just this fighting dogfight style game. You know, you can go trade, you can explore, you can do lots of stuff. Oh no. Mission failed. I do also have the Horizons pack, which lets me do some planet-based missions. Some pretty cool stuff like that. I can look around. This ship's a big one. It actually has a co-pilot ship. A co-pilot seat, I guess. I could look at checkpoints. I mean, so much stuff to get into, and I can see how this is all overwhelming. But you know what? I've played about 7 hours so far. And I'm getting into it. So let me go ahead and find something. Let's go ahead and go, not to a settlement. Let's go to the mining platform. I'm going to lock destination and supercharge. Don't worry, these are all things that we'll figure out later on in more detail to get to those places that are far away. So it's shown it's going to take like 4 days to get there, but not really. That's at my current speed. So you can see that timer changes. Down below I got my crazy radar. You can see everything in the solar system. You can see everything is kind of above me. That's why it's got a line trying to explain everything. But the tutorial missions explain all that stuff. I'm definitely not going to do that. I'm just going to be playing. So I want to hit up a mining platform to get started. See if we can get any missions. And what I've been doing, since I'm pretty much a big noob, is been hitting up the nav beacons, which is a great way to bounty hunt. So you can see on this ship, no, not this ship, this is my trade one. Back at, let's see, where's my other ship? I gotta check the solar system. I do have a fighter ship that has a kill warrant scanner, all kinds of cool stuff. So that's where I want to go. Which, check it out, it's at the mining facility. This little red icon here means that I have a ship there. And I am moving this whole time, so got to be careful of that stuff. I overshot, but I got fuel, no big deal. Oh, didn't overshoot that much. Look at that, we're pretty close now. You can take all these rings off, but you can see the planet that we were down by, and the mining platform is just orbiting it, but equal sign gets rid of it. But I like showing all the orbits, kind of helps me move around, so I'm going to throttle back up. Hit up the platform. I did make a quick little highlight video that showed a little bit of dogfighting, which I'll probably do. And it showed a few episodes of docking, and I used some Cyberwave Orchestra. But while I'm playing here, I'm going to have the in-game music going as well, so it's just really nice. Safe to disengage. So I wasn't going too fast, I was at a close distance. I jump out of warp, and then all of a sudden you find this Borgish cube. Now what I do enjoy, I enjoy landing myself. However, on both of my ships, I did finally install the mod that is for auto docking, just because I was doing a lot of back and forth. So for this case, I am going to manually dock. I don't have anything illegal on me, so we're going to go in normal. And also what I'm looking for is to face this cube straight on to where it will be rotating counterclockwise. That's how you know you're at the front of it. This type of dock, so I'm just cruising around to the other side. And I might come in kind of crazy and hot. I am speeding. I haven't noticed any fines or anything for speeding. But I'm going to go just under 100 on that throttle, and it seems to get rid of the speeding problem. So I'm going to bump out a little bit. I'm going to turn. Let's see where I am. Oh, I got it. I'm going to go backwards here. Whoa. We're up on it. There we go. You can always look out for those advertisements. They kind of help you. We'll get a kind of a good view of the planet as we move in. That's probably some Port Authority ship right there scanning me. Or they haven't scanned me yet, but they would for illegal goods, so you got to be careful of that kind of stuff. Alright, I can tell, just from experience, I know I'm going to look right up. Yeah, see, they're scanning me. But it's all good, I don't mind. I am not hiding anything. Shoot, she told you the entrance would be right here when I look up. So, trespass warning. Oh, I forgot.
Docking request denied.
Oh, denied. Turn around. That's what happens when I chat in a video, is I forget to do simple things like get permission. So let me get out. And let me request docking. That's funny.
Docking request denied.
Denied? Oh, it looks like I have 23 seconds to wait. So let's stop our ship, turn around, and we learned what happens when you don't request docking. But I'm not within the distance of trespassing. I'm not loitering. So we get to kind of enjoy it. Looks like my comms are reset. Starport infractions cleared. Mining facility request.
Docking request granted.
Granted. Thank you. Landing pad 19. Let's at least not speed. We've caused enough trouble. And then thanks Orsini mining platform for not just shooting me on sight. For that little trespassing of your space station. Now we're coming in like we should. And I see 19 up here. See, I should have just auto-docked and I wouldn't have dealt with any of that drama. I just want to show that docking's not that bad. I use the joystick for everything so far. And what I like to do is come in on top. I notice if the number looks right, that's the right direction for your ship. If the number is backwards, you got to come in the other direction. Get close enough, we'll get our little docking pad. I come in at about 20, I get landing gear down. I just deployed it. See that little how my radar changed?
Landing gear deployed.
I'm going to do an emergency stop right on the dot and shift down. Oops. It wasn't actually a shift down, it was, I have R as thrust up, F is thrust down. W and S is thrust forward and back. I rebound that. And then Q and E is left and right. But that's just a little small thrust, which I use for landing. But we're here, Orsini mining platform. So yeah, I plan to do a little bit of both. Probably some multiplayer videos. I'll be doing some maybe live streaming of this. I'll be doing my normal highlight videos where I throw music to it. And then some of these, which are just full out gameplay. So I got to do a few things. I got to refuel. I needed to reload my defensive weapon. Something happened there. But I would prefer to get into my Eagle, which is my current fighter. I'd like to get a Viper or something better at some point. We're going to see, depending on what we can do here. Ooh, an 11K transport. Sometimes these courier missions are just so cheap. Now this one looks like it's got multiple points, so it's a multi-part assignment. I don't want to do any of those as of yet. And then I'm still learning on how to do some of these missions. Like this one is, I need to do some stolen goods and take them somewhere, which I could start learning how to do some pirated goods and cold run into a station and stuff like that. But I haven't had to do that yet. I like staying legit, more of a legit player here. At least that's how I've been role-playing it so far, until I get a better ship, and then I might go pirate, you know. We all got to be a pirate every once in a while. So this is showing me that I got to take this from... Ooh, Bolotov Port Outpost. Target system. So let's open the galaxy map. It's 24 light years away. That's a good 2 or 3 jumps. So it centered me on it. But I am way up here in BD something. So that's just way too far. That's why it's... It'd be fun travel. I've never been to this planet before. I don't even have any system data. So it would be kind of interesting to see. But what I'd like to do this episode is just go do some dogfighting. Or should we do it? Let's just go ahead and do this one and check our... we got 2 hours and 13 real minutes to do it, so I'm going to accept it. We got our transport ship. We'll do a little bit of trading. I did just get this adder. It has a nice sized cargo. Let's see. Oh, no, just 4. I think I changed out. I put a hangar pad so I could do ground missions, and I gave up some cargo space. But what I'd like to do is maybe take some trade items with me. But I'm not going to do that yet because I fill my cargo and it's going to kill my ability to travel farther. So let's exit out. We've refueled. Talk a little bit more on how to get to another star system because we're going to have to frame shift drive our way there. So right now it automatically undocks you, throttle up, landing gear away, retracted I guess. And we'll be good. We won't speed. I notice it's that 100 throttle, so I'm going to go just below that. I think I'm supposed to stay over by the green. Sometimes there are other ships coming in, so you got to be careful. Oh, the sound effects are so cool. So cool, man. All right, let's just speed out of here because I don't care. We are now going to go comms. Let's look at our delivery. Okay, this failed. That's confirmed. I have a fine. I should have paid that off when I was there. Ooh, Causing drama. Alright, let's... 41 Gamma Serpentis. Alright, we're going to map a route. And what that did is it's going to auto figure out I got to go to Recapila and then to whatever this is. OT Serpentis. And then down to Gamma. So, it'll set up my jumps. I have to target. There's a little tiny radar to the top left of my big radar to where I know to aim. I have no mass lock. I've got no landing gear. My cargo scoops, as you can see on the bottom right, are all unchecked. So, I can hit my frame shift drive. And it's not going to take us more than a year to get to Recapila. We're just going to jump right there. It'll probably take about, I don't know, 5-10 seconds. And then we're going to auto jump to our next location.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Prepare to have your mind blown. This stuff's awesome. Just got to make sure you do throttle down and back off a little bit because you're going to be aimed at a sun. Because what we're doing is jumping from one solar system to another. Boom. And here we are. So I got to try to turn myself. I'm not even going to throttle down. I'm going to aim at my next spot. Remember, we checked it out, so this is proper. So this is a multi-solar system jump. I've got the fuel, so...
Frameshift drive charging.
Charging. Now I have my, what do you call this little hat thing on the joystick, the little top button? I have that to where it controls my engine's weapons system power ratio. You can see that down on the bottom right.
2, 1, engage.
Usually have my engines powered up unless my shields go down and I want to increase the recharge. I throw some on systems. And when the enemy's shields go down, I like to jump everything on my weapons so I get a real fast refresh rate on those pulse lasers that I like to sport. Works well with the joystick. So this is going to be our final stop. So we've hit 2 solar systems. We're going to hit up 41 Gamma Serpentis. And fire. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now, yeah, if you use it a lot like I'm doing now, notice it takes a little bit slower to charge. At least I've noticed that. On the bottom right, you can see I've got plenty of fuel. It shows that little blue line.
4,
Boop.
3,
Now it's gone.
2, 1, engage.
Fuel is spent. So this is cool. We're going to do a mission, which ups our reputation. If I look over at my comms, you can see nothing while I'm flying around like that. There we go. You can see I got a combat rank. I got, oh, hold on. Sun.
Fuel scooping.
Ooh, I'm fuel scooping. I forgot I got a fuel scoop. I've never fuel scooped before.
Warning. Taking heat damage.
Yep, heat
Warning,
damage. Too
temperature
close to the sun. My bad. Gotta screw up something when I do it for the first time. So I think you just fly close, and that's gonna refuel me. Oh, notice on the bottom right, I got an FSD cooldown. So we'll see how that goes. But here, I'll give you a look at the sun. Ooh, little middle mouse button, I can look around. But we're hot. We got to get out of here. Waiting for the FSD cooldown to happen. We'll get out of here. But I forgot, this is my first ship that I've ever put a fuel scoop on. That's what I lost that cargo space on. Because I wanted to be able to jump really far and transport rare items in this vehicle. Fire up our drive. So that's kind of nice. It does drop you... Oh, escape vector. Should be right there.
4, 3, 2.
Uh-oh. Heat damage, go! I had to get too close to the sun to actually
Warning,
escape.
temperature critical.
Yeah,
Fuel scooping. Warning,
yeah.
taking heat damage.
I know, I'm trying to get away. See, I'm getting less and less fuel
Disengaged.
because I'm getting further and further away. So I got to figure out how I can take more heat damage if I want to try to scoop up more of this lovely solar matter. But here, let me come to a stop or a slowdown. Transactions. I need to go to the Bolotov port outpost. So let's go back. Bolotov Port Outpost, lock destination. And see where we gotta go. Okay. So not so bad. See, I speed up and we went from like an hour to, okay, it's gonna take a minute. So what I should do is not be driving around while I'm looking at my menus, but hey, like I said, I kind of want to just show me playing it totally live so you can see all these things I do wrong, and hey, I still get by. Still making money. And just, hey, come on. What's wrong with getting lost in space? Adds to the fun. Alright, now what I'm still working on here is trying not to overshoot. So in the throttle bar there is that little sweet spot, that blue marking. That's just to let you know I have full maneuverability in that sweet spot. It's still too fast when you're trying to come up. So what I know is I get to about 100 LS and slow down, because now I was at 9C above my throttle, and that's slowing down. Now I'm at about 3. So I want to stay away. I'm not going to the conflict zone. I'm going to the port. So we definitely got here in time to complete the mission, so that's good. And I can see the planet coming up, and you can even see the orbit of the port that we're coming to visit. So I've really got to slow down because we're coming up fast. And I also like to keep these little orbits, that equal sign up, because it helps give me a little relative distance, because the sun, it's hard to look at and feel if I'm coming closer. You know, this planet could be... Ooh, we'll get a nice eclipse here. Yeah, we'll do something cool here. Like that. Boom. We'll fly up on the eclipse so we're not blinded. And then what I'll do is I'll pull up and hit up the port. This time I'll show off the little auto docking. And I could have come in a little bit faster, but I enjoy this cruise in space. We've never actually been here before. Do some ground missions. Let's look at the light side. See, not what I expected of that planet. Definitely looks pretty beat up. Alright, we'll probably get a good view. Oh, those are some other ships going in. We'll get another good view in a second. We're going to slow down and safe disengage ready, so this will pop us right to the docking area. I go within 7K, I think it's like 7.5 or something before you can auto dock. And I like it because it will dock you real fast. So I'm going to burn in. I'm going to hit X to stop. X to stop. Come on now. 1 to bring up my comms. Let's see. You gotta talk to the port. Gotta request docking.
Docking request granted.
Oh, see how nothing's happening? Because it's on my other ship. I forgot. I went with fuel scoop over auto docking. Oh well. What I love about these is it's external docking, so I'll knock this one out fast. We don't have to go inside. I've already got permission. I see number 01. I'm gonna roll. Roll, roll, roll. I got left and right on the joystick as roll. Ooh, I've really got to slow down. Coming in hot, coming in hot, coming in hot. Oh, also, I noticed I'm facing the wrong way. So this is my yaw, but when you're stopped, the yaw is really slow. The joystick's got a nice left-right pivot. It's kind of like turning your head left to right. That's yaw. And you'll see my landing bay is right here. Whoa, what did I hit? Hit my throttle by accident. So I'm gonna use Q. And use F, W, W to get in the middle of this. F down. And this will be close enough, but I like precision, so let's go Q. No, little E, little W, little F, all the way down. Oh, landing gear would help. Let's go up. And let's land. With our landing gear.
Docking successful.
Landing gear failed.
Disengaged.
I took a little bit of damage, but I had my shields up. I think that damage might be from earlier. I'll have to go look at the replay. But let's go to our starport, turn in the quest. That's how we got from star to star in a very sloppy way, but even sloppy, it still works. I'll refuel. The Bolletino board. Stand by. There we go. Deliver security chips to 41 Gamma. I will take that 11K and add it to my 43. I've spent most of my money on ship upgrades. Not every location has shipyards either, but this one has at least an outfitter. And these guys, sometimes you can just pay people money. 10K, you know, I just got paid, what, 8K to come over here? But now I'm going to donate 9K because I want this. It's also going to help out with, it looks like, the Federation, not just the Liberals, where I am now. Which, I'll hit number 4, bring up my comms, and that's what I'm talking about. There's ranks, there's reputations. I've barely done that. Sorry if you are part of the Empire, but I got 1% with the Federation. All kinds of stuff here. It looks like I'm a pretty nice guy, right? I got a lot of up arrows. I do need to pay off that. Ooh, can I do that here? No, I can't pay off my fine here, unfortunately. Not the right. I needed to pay that off while I was landed. So I got to remember that when I go back. But what I want to do next time is, now that I know what the commodity markets are here, I can try to hit back to where we were, which I don't completely remember, but I have to go to the map and look it up, and see if I can fill up some cargo, jump back, get in my other fighter ship, and then do some bounty hunting next mission. So I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy this kind of stuff. It's pretty fun. I'm doing it, you know, keeping it all, not cutting stuff out. But like I said, I'm going to be doing some edited videos, which are just fun, nice stuff in the sky. I want to figure out and see about this. Supposedly, I've seen people do like an external camera. You can't just view your ship from outside, but you know, I think there's like something I can outfit on one of my ships, which would let me drop out like a drone that I can do kind of external cameras and stuff, because that would be really nice when I'm doing some of the flying around, because I want to get some really nice video. And although this is nice, you know, when I look around, you see a lot of ship and not a lot of space. You know, it's not all windows. So it is good times. This is Elite Dangerous, and I will see you guys next time, and maybe we'll outfit our ship a little bit, change up some pictures, not just my hidden mercenary skull here. So, all right, thanks for watching, and remember, go ahead and check out my website, MontyRicoGaming.com. Feel free to join me up. Join me up? Join up with me? Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to call it. I'll be here gaming. I'll see you next time.